Must have been a lot of disappointed Irishmen yesterday with all the St. Patrick's Day parades canceled. Irish pubs across the country are closed. The manager of Connolly's Irish pub in Times Square informed the employees that they'd be closed for St. Patrick's Day, and they began to cry. St. Patrick is a 5th century missionary that became the patron saint of Ireland. He's actually credited by some historians as being largely responsible for saving Christendom through the Dark Ages. When he was about 16 years old, St. Patrick was captured by Irish pirates from his home in Britain and was taken as a slave to Ireland. He lived there for 6 years in captivity before he escaped. St. Patrick writes in his autobiography called The Confession that the time that he spent in captivity was actually critical to his spiritual development. He explains that the Lord had mercy on his youth and ignorance, and while in captivity, he strengthened his relationship with God through prayer. So St. Patrick is actually a great example for us today. While we cannot change or control much of what is happening to us, we can choose how we will respond. We can choose to respond with fear and anxiety, or we can choose to respond as St. Patrick did, using even life's adversities to strengthen our relationship with God through prayer. So when we begin to have anxious thoughts or fearful thoughts, try to catch yourself and switch those thoughts to healing prayers for all those who are suffering and who are sick and ill. Use this time to spend in prayer, allowing space for God to enter into your heart and mind, and learn how to let go of the anxious thoughts, the fearful thoughts, and rest in the peace that God can give you really at any moment. So I want to give you a good prayer to use during these trying times, one that is credited to St. Patrick, and it goes like this. May the strength of God pilot us. May the power of God preserve us. May the wisdom of God instruct us. May the hand of God protect us. May the way of God direct us. May the shield of God defend us. May the host of God guard us against the snares of the evil ones, against temptations of the world. May Christ be with us. May Christ be before us. May Christ be in us. May thy salvation, Lord, always be ours this day and evermore. Amen.